Greetings. Today I want to encourage you to turn your pain into power by understanding that they are life lessons that is teaching you how to get in touch with the best version of yourself. You see, when you understand that there's a lot of opposite or a lot of polarity, you will never be able to embrace the beautiful side of yourself if you do not experience the opposite of beautiful. Okay, so for example, you will never know how to appreciate abundance if you never experience lack. And so everything that is happening in your life right at this moment that might be causing pain, it will cause the pain because you do not know what the outcome will be at the moment. But the good news is that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And so if you go about life with that kind of mindset, knowing that nothing ever gonna last forever, you will know that your troubles, your pain, your suffering, all these things are life lessons that will take you to a higher place. That is why you ought to be optimistic at all times and always live in an attitude of gratitude. So it doesn't matter what you're going through. Ask yourself, what is the lesson to be learned in this? What is the universe teaching me? Or what is God teaching me in all of this? And when I speak of God, I'm not speaking of a man who resides in the sky. I'm speaking about the creative, innovative, infinite intelligence that is within you. I'm speaking about the very life that is within you. Okay? Also, if you're going to turn your pain into power or pleasure, you have to understand the law of cause and effect. You have to know that all the pain, all the suffering, all these things are of a result of what is taking place in your psyche, because they are only the effect and they are a reflection of what is going on within. So as long as you do not blame anyone else, but you blame yourself, and you do not strive to change anyone else, but you strive to change yourself, then you will come into what I am speaking about, you turning your pain into power. Okay? So when you understand the law of cause and effect, you know that you are the cause of everything that is happening in your life. But everything is happening for good. You see, when you read in the book of Mind Science, which is the Bible, where it says that all things work together for good to them who would discover love. Because when you say to them who love God, it is not speaking of an entity outside of yourself. It is those who will discover that love is the greatest power. It is to those who will discover the power of knowing who they are. Those who will come to true self-knowledge and self-realization, because those are the people that experience true salvation. Okay? Because you're here searching for yourself. So without those tough times, because tough times don't last, but remember, tough people, they do last, okay? And hard times don't last, but people, okay, who are consistent, people who are determined, people who would use their mental faculties like their will, their perception, their reasoning, their memory, their intuition, their imagination, those are the people who would make it through the storm. Okay, so whether is it you're going through deportation right now and you're listening to me, or you have family members who have gone through deportation, you have to face the fact, if the country that you born and grew up in, if you cannot become successful and live the best version of yourself in that country, what makes you believe that because you change geography, okay, things just gonna change miraculously? Life doesn't work like that. You see, you buy into the story that the land of opportunity is in a far land, in a far distance. But no, it is so close. It is right between your two ears. So if you will just tap into that place, that real geographical place of your higher self, the place where your pineal gland lies, and you will really activate that inner eye of insight, that inner eye of intelligence. You're told that your whole body will be full of light, and when you're in light, all darkness will disappear in spite of your geographical location. So, for example, in America, in England, in Canada, there are multi-millionaires and billionaires. So too in the Caribbean. In Africa, there are millionaires, multi-millionaires, and billionaires. Okay, and it all because they are on a certain level of vibration and frequency. Okay, and they turn their thoughts and their desires into their reality. Because, for example, doesn't matter how big the business is, doesn't matter what science or what technology or who came up with the idea. It was first an idea, it was first a thought, it was first imagined. Okay, and it could come from an Indian man, it could come from a Chinese man, it could come from a Japanese man, it could come from a black man, it could come from a white man, it can come from an Indian man, it can come from anyone. So my brother and my sisters, we all have the same power, but you have to learn to use that power to achieve your every desire by understanding that the secret of the universe is actually built on energy, vibration, and frequency. So you have to choose the frequency that you want to bring into your reality, and you ride that frequency like if you're riding a wave. And remember the law of rhythm, what goes so gotta come back so. Okay, and remember, as above so below, and as it is within so is it without. So my brother and my sisters, use all of your life lessons, okay, or all of the things that cause you pain in life to find your purpose, to know what is the lesson that you've been taught through all of the difficult times in life that you would have faced. Sometimes people keep telling themselves the same story over and over and over and over, and they live in victim mode. But I'm saying to you, you don't have to live in victim mode. And some people live in the blaming game. And so some people love to have a devil that they believe exists outside of themselves to blame. Okay? And that is like you seeking a crutch. Okay? When you can actually stand on your own 2 feet and take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions. The sooner you can take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions, is the quicker you will be led to the path to become the best version of yourself. So my brother and my sisters, use everything that's happening in your life right at this moment that might be causing you pain. Okay, that might be causing you hurt. You might feel that way at this moment. But I'm telling you, when everything been put together and the whole puzzle been fit up, and you understand the phenomena of life, you will realize that everything resides within you. All your happiness, all your joy, all your peace, all the abundance that you desire in this world, everything lies within you. You are here searching for yourself. And so all the answers that you're seeking in life, it is right within you. Therefore, just reflect back the hard times in your life, and you would realize that these hard times were lessons, okay, for you to grow and expand, because art is a school. Most people do not realize that art is a school, and you came here to learn. You came here to learn about your magical self, the self of you where all things are possible. So when things seem impossible to you, when things seem to be having you in a limited space where you think that you are limited, it is because they want you to discover that you are limitless. Want you to discover that you're not a human trying to be spiritual. Instead, you're a spirit and you're having a human experience. So my brother and my sisters, these words of wisdom is just to encourage you and to remind you to use all your life lessons as part of your spiritual journey to bring you to the best version of yourself. So always be positive, always be optimistic, and always ask yourself, What is the lesson to be learned with what I am going through at this moment? It could be foreclosure. Okay, your luxurious vehicle could be repossessed. Okay, you could lose a loved one. All these things are just lessons, okay, for you to grow and expand. It's not for you to be sad and gloomy, you understand, and play a victim. No, it is for you to ask the question, what is I to learn from this? Okay, and it's to help you to grow, okay, and become the best version of yourself, okay. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. If you haven't gotten my books as yet, the links are all down below, so you can learn how to turn water into wine. You can learn that your mood is your fortune. Understand? You can learn spiritual recipe for better living. You can learn about the secret vagina, mystery of the virgin birth, and much more, okay. So check out the links there down below. Also, if you'd like to do a one-on-one with me, you can send me an email and we can set up a one-on-one directly. Or if you want, you can do a one-on-one with me on an app called Faithia. The link is also available down there, okay. Also, if you'd like to become a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. However, for those who are donating $20 or more, I have a course that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept, because it's all about you, okay. And in that course I'm teaching you concerning the sun, how the sun parallels the human imagination and the human imagination parallels the sun. But without the sun there's no life and there's no light, and without the human imagination there isn't anything made that was made. So my last encouragement to you, my brother and my sister, is to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition definitely lead you and guide you into what to do. So that being said, I just want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.